do you think your child knows what to do whenever a stranger tries to talk to them? Every 40 seconds in the United States, a child becomes missing or is abducted. There have been many news covers over children being abducted in the years of 2013 and 2014. It is our responsibility to teach children what to do when they are faced with a stranger and how they can prevent from a stranger taking them. One way that a child can prevent from being abducted is always using the buddy system. Many abductors will not try to take a child who is in a group because they don't like attention brought to them. Do all you can to make sure your child is never, ever alone or walks alone, anywhere. If your child does get stopped by a stranger, tell your child that if they ask for help that an adult should be doing with that an adult should be helping with, or any questions that seem out of the ordinary, they should get as far away as possible from that individual. These questions may include, can you help me find my puppy? Would you help me get something out of the back of my car? I have a lot of candy in my car. Would you like some? And also, it is known that strangers will come to schools and say, your mom or dad told me to pick you up because they were going to be late. You should inform your child that these are not normal questions to be asked by an adult. And if an adult does come to the school and asks your child or says that you told them to come pick them up, you should have a password that your child has to ask that person. And if the adult does not answer right, then they know it's not really you. They were not really sent from you. You should also inform your child that these questions are normally asked to do by another adult. Another way you could help your child with not getting abducted is making as much noise as possible and fight as hard as they can if a stranger tries to grab them. You can scream at the top of your lungs, kick your legs and swing your arms, bite the stranger, and wiggle your body as much as you can. You can also weigh yourself down so you make yourself heavier so that stranger does not try to continue taking you. Make sure to tell your child to be aware of their surroundings and have a phone with them at all times. Your child might have to call you or the police, and if they don't know their location, they should try to point out as many details around them as possible. This helps you or the police locate your child more quickly than it would take if they had no idea where they were and they had to search the streets for them. It is also helpful for your child to describe what the person looked like that was trying to abduct them. This includes any facial features, specific tattoos, how tall they think they were, their hair color and what the length of their hair. Many things will help the police locate the abductor. It is best to make sure that your child and you and your child work together to make sure that they know what to do when someone is trying to abduct them. You may think that you live in a safe environment by living in a small town or neighborhood, but you never know what's going to go on and you can never be too cautious. Even though most familiar face can become the biggest stranger. What I would like for you guys to do is sit your child down and tell them what they need to do if a stranger tries to talk to them. Another way you can test this out is by asking someone that you know from work to help you by going up to your child and asking them a simple question and see what your child does in that situation. And you can help them by saying, you did this, this, and this wrong, and we need to fix that. Because if this does happen, that person can take you and you have no idea what that person will do with you. It is our responsibility to keep our children safe, and more children are being abducted because they don't know what to do in these situations. So let's spread the word and get our children safe.